that has allowed me to kind of really build a unique community where I live at right now. And so, yeah, so but most of all my stuff is online. What I've learned about being online is that, when you're not really connected to a person, and you're not really face to face with a person, you have to really hold those people accountable. And so tonight, I'm going to really talk about the power of accountability in health and wellness. And then I'm going to also talk to you about how those videos works and helping you stay accountable. So when I think about accountability, what I think about is I think about that accountability is like the compass that keeps us on the path of success. And so I always tell my clients that you will never hit a target that you're not aiming for. And so my goal is to help you understand, okay, this is my goal. This is what I want to accomplish. Okay, Bryte Lyfe has a lot of different opportunities for you. But as you come into Bryte Lyfe, especially on the well life side, everybody has a goal. Everybody wants to be somewhere. Some people want to lose weight. Some people just want to feel better. Some people want to build more muscle. So everybody has a goal, and everybody wants to get to a certain place. But like I said, you will never you will never hit a target you're not aiming for. And so you have to define what it is you want to do. The more you can define that, the more I can help you and come alongside of you and give you what you need to be able to make that happen. I got two more people in this waiting room. Give me a second. Let me see who it is. Okay. And I could come alongside of you and make that happen. And so long story short, my goal is to make much of the time that we have on the trips, and then also on these wellness calls. And then as I plan these videos out, I just want to make sure that I am helping you stay on task. The biggest downfall what I see with a lot of my clients is that they don't have the accountability. They're not accountable to anybody. Basically, they pretty much have a goal or a plan, but they don't know how to stay motivated. Most people will start a plan, and then 6 months in, they already looking to throw the towel in. And so most of the success that you're going to see when it comes to well life, if trying to reach a goal, is the consistency. I don't matter if it's 2 days a week. If you're going to go 2 days a week, can you go 2 days a week for the next year? And that's the big goal, is like, well, can I stay consistent with this? And so accountability is the big picture I'm trying to paint for you tonight. So why do accountability matters? Okay, so most people start strong but lose momentum without accountability. Accountability provides structures, consistency, and motivation. So, this is something I always say. If you can do it on your own, you've already would have been transformed. You've already would have met your goal. You've already be on this path of living your best life. And so most of the people cannot accomplish this on their own, meaning that they need somebody to come alongside of them to help them, to keep them accountable, to continue to motivate them about putting their health as a priority. Now, I feel like this is what well life is all about. I am only here to make sure that as we travel and as we make money, that we remember that wellness is an integral part of what we do, okay, here at Bryte Lyfe. And so I want to continue to be that small voice and say, hey, don't forget about yourself. Don't forget about, you have to make sure that you're taking those small, healthy steps of doing what you need to do so you can be able to see the results and also feel your best. So what is your plan? As I'm talking to this, as I'm saying this, I'm really talking to each one of you. Like, have you ever thought about what is your plan? What is it you want to accomplish? What do you want to do? And I know that my job is to tell you how to do it, but I can't define that for you. You have to define that for yourself. The more you can define that, the more you can pretty much give me a picture of where you're trying to go, the more I could continue to help you. Again, I have an email. I have a lot of ways you can get in contact with me to really be able to help you stay on track and be able to see your health get better and better and better, to the point of where well life is not something we're just talking about, but everybody is leaning into it and living well. So my question to you is that a lot of you need accountability to win the race. We'll all have this race we're running, right? And so a lot of you need accountability to win the race. And so it matters because at the end of the day, if you don't have somebody to really keep you motivated, to keep you on path, to keep you on track, and that's in anything. It don't matter what we have in our life. We all need to be accountable to somebody. That's the only way we're going to really see the big results. Okay, so the barriers to stay consistent. I think a lot of us have a problem with being busy. I know I do. I know I have to continue to uh, look at the big picture and make sure that I am creating margin in my life for what's important. And so, but I think busyness will become an idol for all of us. And so we all are more likely to keep saying yes to opportunities that take us farther and farther away from what we're trying to accomplish and who we're trying to become. And so, yeah, the reality of this is that we all are busy. We all have things to do. I've never met anybody that say they have all the time in the world. We all are busy, but you have to find your priorities and what is priority to you. And so if health is a priority, your goal is to make sure that you create space for that, not just daily, but plan that out every week. Every week, I'm gonna do 3 days a week. This is how I'm gonna do it. These are the things I got in place. It may be even helpful too, man. If you are a morning person, and I'm gonna talk more about this here in a minute, but if you're a morning person and you feel like I never can work out on the back end of the day because maybe you feel tired, you feel exhausted after work, then you need to create some margin in the morning. Even if you're not a morning person, try to go to bed earlier so you can get up a little early and be able to accomplish everything before you go to work. This is the thing. If you don't do what's hard, if you don't try to prioritize uh, your health, you'll never get it done. You always find yourself hopping around, skipping around, trying to fit it in somewhere, and you'll end up just making a mess of everything because it's not consistent enough to make a difference. And so my goal is not to chase you down. My goal is not to just throw information in your face. My goal is to make sure that you have everything that you need to say, I can be successful in this if I want to. My goal is just to provide you with everything. Okay. I'm not going to chase you down. I'm not going to hound you. I'm just going to say, here, if you want to be successful, okay, I have the resume to prove it. I can help you. I don't care if you got limitations or what you've been through or what you're going through. I have everything I have everything resourceful to give you to make you better, to help you continue taking these steps to live better. So the key points is lack of time, overwhelmed from unrealistic goals. Again, setting healthy goals. My goal is to help you do that, but you got to define that for me of where you want to go. And then isolation of lack of support. Again, accountability is going to be the big thing for us. Okay, so the benefits of accountability. Even at my stage right now, I had a lot of structure in my life. I was an athlete all my life, was able to play college football, play professional football, just had all this accountability in my life. And then when I got married and then life started to happen, I had to find accountability again. Now, this is so important. All of you need to listen to this because I think some of us probably lack on this. I had to find accountability again. This is what I mean. I actually started to go out and say, all right, I want to become a fitness instructor. Okay. And so you got two type of fitness instructors. You got fitness instructors that could like just coach a class or teach a client one-on-one. And then you got those fitness instructors that are involved in what their people do. And so basically, if I'm teaching a kickboxing class, a Taebo class, or whatever, I'm with the class. I'm doing a workout with you. So I'm sweating with you. I'm exhausted with you. I'm in it with you. If I'm teaching a cycling class, I'm doing the same thing. I had to make sure that I put that into my schedule because even with me, it was hard for me to stay accountable to getting up early in the morning if I didn't have something to look forward to, if I didn't have something that really motivated me to get out of bed. What I did know is that every single morning I had about 50 to 60 people on a cycle bike waiting on me to show up at 5 a.m. in the morning to teach them cycling. And so that was my accountability. My accountability was to them. Like, I didn't want to let them down. So my question to you, what is your accountability? Who are you accountable to? What are the things in your life that are providing barriers for you to be your very best? Okay, and so that's what you got to come up with. You need to answer that question. Again, I can become that accountability for you. I can help you, but also too, I'm gonna tell you there's 3 types of accountability that you need in your life, and we'll get to that here in a second. If you got any questions as I'm talking, put some in the chat. I'll answer those as soon as I get down to the bottom of this slide. I'm almost done. Okay, so 3 types of accountability. Okay, 3 types of accountability. Self accountability. Now, I told a lot of you about different apps, different little gadgets and technology that's out there that can keep you on track. Again, like, so if you want to measure your food, you got these apps that will keep your food track for you. So you can say, okay, I know how many calories I need to eat. I know how much protein, I know how much fats, I know how much carbs I need to eat. So you got these things that you can track that help you keep you on track. Okay, so that's self accountability. Then you got peer accountability. Okay, friends, family, workout partners. Do you have somebody in your circle, somebody that can really go to the gym with you, a friend, a family member, a workout partner, just somebody that you could connect with that can keep you motivated? So that's self accountability. Okay, that's peer accountability. Then that's professional accountability. That's when I come in at. All right, I'm the professional accountability. But you got 2 more pieces of accountability. That's on you. Like, you gotta make that. You gotta find that in your life. All right. You got to find those other 2 pieces of accountability, and I can help you with that. I can help you find a piece of technology that can really help you track everything, keep everything on track. But this is the thing: if you don't have accountability in your life, it doesn't work. I'm a pastor, for God's sakes. I have people that I preach to every Sunday. It's like, man, without accountability, you're never going to see fruit in your life. Okay, you can't do it on your own. Okay, because if you could do it on your own, you would have done it by now. All right, so you need somebody that's not shouting at you, but saying, okay, let's do this together. Let me help you on this journey. Link arms with me and we can go down this road together. Does that make sense? Okay, you think about everything else you do in your life. Okay, everything else in your life is somehow taken away from you, is causing you to exert energy. The great thing about working out, the great thing about health and wellness, it is restoring you. It is putting something back into you so you can be your best. And so that is the goal here. You want to have those 3 types of accountability. Make sure you find those and make sure you have those in your life. All right, practical steps. Practical steps to building accountability. Now, I feel like where I am going to fit this in. I'm going to show you the video real quick because I want to really show you just how some of these videos will look. Now, I am coming up. I got 12 to 15 videos that's going to be like really quick. They're going to be like 20 to 45 seconds. Hey guys, a little tip for today. If you're walking out the house and you need a quick morning routine, something that's going to give you enough energy, something that's going to help you have the energy and help you maintain muscle to be able to, like, because what I see is that a lot of people are fueling up in the morning on the wrong things. Everything is around energy drinks or coffee, and it's just like, if you're not drinking your coffee black, to me, you need to throw it away. That's just how I feel. I mean, coffee wasn't never made to be dessert coffee. It wasn't never made to be like that. In America, we've just got to the point where we just like everything sweet. It wasn't supposed to be like that, man. It's like, drink your coffee black or don't drink it, throw it away. You're drinking so much. In one of those coffee things, I had a friend, it's like 60 grams of sugar in that. People drinking 2 or 3 a day like it's nothing. My goal is to teach you how to eat nutrition to give your body the natural energy so you don't have to fuel up on sugar all day, which makes you crash and burn and make you build a lot of fat and also cause a lot of health problems anyway. And so these little videos is going to be, hey, this is some morning routines. These are some exercises that you could think about as you're trying to figure out for strength training. These are some stretches. These are some breathing techniques. I'm going to just throw you different little reminders, little tips, little motivational quotes, anything just to get you going, to keep you motivated. I want to be that little small voice in your ear that's continue reminding you, hey, you can do this. You are built for this. You deserve to be at your best. You need to be at your best. All right. Life, if you was in Miami, I talked about if God gave us 60 years on this earth, what we want to do, we want to maximize that. We want to make sure that we do the best we can with those 60 years. It's called stewardship. Okay, again, I preach about this. It's called stewardship. All right, I want to do the best I can with 60 years. I don't want to do something that's self-induced and cut 20 years off of my life. Okay, like I want to learn how to be a good steward of what's been given to me. And so, long story short, let me show you this video real quick, and then I'll show you how it works. And so this video right here is one of these videos. It's a
Things for you, and I am the director of physical wellness.
Okay, so basically this video right here that I'm showing right now, it is basically it's a 5-minute video, and it is tailored to people with bad knees, bad hips, people who really got bad joints. And so this is a resistance band. And so you hear me,
I just wanna
you hear me talking about basically, I'm talking about I'm performing. I'm talking about basically the highlights of this workout. I'm not really performing a workout. My goal in these videos is to say, okay, Derek, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how many reps to do. I'm going to show you how to do this technically sound, so you don't hurt yourself, and I'm going to show you how to execute it, and then you do the workout. And so basically, as you watch my videos, you're writing this down on a whiteboard. You're writing this down on a piece of paper, and then you can perform it. My goal is to give you the art of it, to give you the outline of the workout, and then you do it. And so I'm having workout videos anywhere from, like, if you're going on vacation, if you're trying to lose like weight, if you're trying to build lean muscle, if you're just trying to increase your cardiovascular endurance. No matter what it is, I'm tailoring videos to specific people who looking for specific things. Okay, we have in Bryte Lyfe, we have just a big group of people, and everybody have a different want and need. And so these videos is going to be tailored to people, basically depending on what you're looking for. And so as I get to the bottom of this, you're going to see me just really explaining how to really perform this workout. Okay, and so when you do it, you can understand how to do it without hurting yourself. Okay, and so the good thing about it is that you don't never have to worry about any of my videos being not having enough detail. I'm gonna go very in depth with you about how to do it, how to perform it, how to execute it, how many rounds, how many reps, what type of weight to use, all this stuff. And basically, then I'm gonna say, okay, it's yours now. You take it and you run with it and you make it your best. Okay, and so there are a couple series of these videos out. Wes and the team are creating a different technology. So when you come onto the app, these things can really like pop up and kind of alert you when something new is dropping. And so all these videos will really be coming and be at your disposal, and just be a resource for you as you're going throughout the day, and alert you about different topics, different things that we're doing. And so these videos are going to be short. They won't be over 5 minutes, because these are workout videos. Now, the next series of videos on working is going to be like helpful tips, reminders, motivation. So they'll be like 20, 30, 40-second videos. I'm actually finishing them up tomorrow. So these will be like, hey, this is what you need to focus on today. Today is Monday. If you're thinking about, if you don't have but 20 minutes, how to go into a gym and do a 20-minute workout, what to focus on, what muscle groups, all these different things. I'm just trying to give you all that you need, so you won't have an excuse of not living your best life. All right. So long story short, I'm going to give you some real life examples. Okay. And so I have a client. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna open it up. What I want to do too, because I know I haven't met a lot of you. I met some of you in Miami, and I've some of you in when we went to Tulum. So I'm gonna give you probably like 2 or 3 minutes at the end of this call. I ran the good thing about I'm gonna get you off early tonight, but I want to just answer any specific question somebody may have. And so you can start putting those in the chat here in a minute, but I just want to answer any specific question that you may have that I can really direct to you, or make general questions. Like it don't matter what it is about this, what's happening, about accountability, about something that you're specifically dealing with that you need help with. No matter what it is, I want to be able to answer just a few questions before we got the call. So real life examples. I have a lady come to me. Again, you talk about stewardship. She has a husband. Her husband is he's like a marathon runner. He's like a sparring guy. You know, I train him myself. He's one of my cycle buddies. Him and I cycle probably like 100 miles a week or whatever. So long story short, his wife genetically comes from bad genetics. And so, you know, she already had to be way more accountable than he did because she comes from bad genetics. Again, 90% of transformation is from genetics. If you come from genetics, bad genetics, sometimes you're screwed, meaning that you have to be way more intentional and way more accountable than the average person, okay? Just because the average person drink and eat chicken wings all day, you probably can't do that, okay? You do that, you probably big as a house. Like really, you got to know where you come from, okay? And so genetics is everything. Long story short, it's been about 20 years, man. She's been like consumed to this little walker. All right. She got up to like 300 pounds. She started to take Ozempic. I'm not going to get into that right now because that's a whole, we'll be here in another 20 minutes. So she started taking Ozempic. She's just been having some problems. So she reached out to me. Her husband made her come to me because I helped him, been working with him. She's 280. She has to get a hip replacement because if she don't get a hip replacement, the doctor won't do surgery on her and she won't ever be able to get her quality of life back. She's ready to move. She's ready to go on vacation. She's ready to enjoy her husband. She's ready to enjoy life. Her husband living his best life, and she's kind of like consumed to this little walker. She can't even move. She's in pain all the time. So 280, the doctor said, okay, you get down to under 240. You get down to under 240. I can do surgery. This woman came to me and she was in tears. She was in tears. She said, I've given up on myself. She said, I've tried everything. I just don't know what to do. And so I said, well, tell me your story. Because when I hear people's story, I like to look at the whole person, head to toe, okay? Mind, body, soul. I like to look at God's gift. Like, because sometimes, man, when you're trying to diagnose a person, you can get to the root of a problem. It may be she may be eating this way because there's been some trauma from childhood. It could be anything. And so I use a lot of pastoral counseling, all this type of stuff to kind of see like what is the problem here. Long story short, I diagnosed it. I said, okay, give me 3 months. Give me 3 months, okay? She said, I gotta have my surgery. I'm booking my surgery to have in December 31st, okay? I'm gonna show you a text, okay? Just so you don't think I'm telling a story. So long story short, her and I was talking, and I said, give me 3 months. I said, I can help you. I said, but this is what you got to do. I don't waste my time. Do exactly what I tell you to do, or I'm gonna drop your tail. Like seriously, I'm so busy. I just don't have time to waste. Either you do what I tell you to do, and she locked in, man. She locked in. She checked in with me every single day. Every single day. A woman who was stagnant, couldn't lose. She needed 40 pounds to lose, right? Okay. She tried everything. I'm just telling you what accountability could do. Accountability you do. I said, all right, don't waste my time. I need you to really lock in here. This is what she texted me today. Okay. Let's see. All right, here we go. All right. Here we go. All right, so make sure I'm gonna see, can I? All right. Let me see. Oops. I'm gonna screenshot and put this in the chat because I got the same I'm on the live too. But long story short, she texted me today. She said, I weighed in today. I'm at 240. Okay. Now, to me, when she texted that, I was so proud of her because again, she could yeah, appreciate the services that I provided her. But man, she had it in her the whole time. It's just it's when you it's like when people keep you accountable and when people like come into your life and say, look here, this is the goal. You never hit a target that you're not aiming for. This is the goal, and this is what we're gonna do, and this is how we're gonna do it, and this is what I need you to do, and this is what I expect out of you, period. It's gonna happen. And that's how you're gonna be transformed. That's how you're gonna get any results in your life. You gotta have somebody that you're gonna be accountable to, and that you're gonna put the work in. So, long story short, I always say this at the end of every call: you can win the day. You gotta win the day, no matter how tough the day is, no matter how tough life gets. You got 24 hours to make it count. Each day is an opportunity to improve, grow, wiser, and get stronger and finish strong. So, my question to you is that who are you accountable to? What is your plan? What is your goal? What do you want to accomplish? We're going into 2025. Do you still have the mindset that you had in 2024, or are you shifting some things and you say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. These are the people I'm gonna have to hold me accountable to it, and this is how I'm gonna go about getting it done. Now, I'm gonna take a few questions from you. I got about 2 minutes. It's only 8:38, so I take questions about 2 minutes. Drop me some questions of some stuff you probably be dealing with, some questions you want to have answers to. If you got any question about the videos, things you want me to answer about that, put them in the chat or whatever, and I'd love to help you, give you a little feedback if you have anybody, any questions, any feedback. Everybody's good to go. I'll give you about 1 more minute. I want to make sure I got on this thing right here. Miranda, I know I gave you something not too long ago. How you doing?
Hey, Corey.
Hey.
I'm good. I actually probably need to get with you and add to it.
Okay,
I
perfect.
need to add to the nutrition. I'm enjoying what you give me.
Yep.
I told you energy levels through the roof, but I want to add to it.
Okay.
I'm in the gym, so.
Look at that. I'm proud of you. Awesome. Yeah. So I will check. I check with you after the call. I touch base. I'll get in touch with you. Okay. Yeah. So Lori,
Perfect.
Nancy, the videos should be in the back office. Now, Wes has been working with some stuff. So let me find out exactly. And also too, we do have a wellness chat on the Telegram, on the Telegram app. If you're not part of the Telegram app, go ahead and let me know, and I'll add you to it. That's where we do a lot of the info and updates to that chat. So long story short, Lori and Nancy, I get back with you on that. The video should be in the back office, but now they're making the technology where the videos will be uploaded right to you. Okay, and so you should be able to. Kimberly, I want you to be a part of the chat. So please text me, email me when we get off of this. I'll make sure you get part of it because I need your number to add you to it. Yeah. So yeah, Lori, the videos do include abs and core. Yeah, they do. There seems to be a little emphasis on that in many workouts. Yeah, I got like 2 or 3 series on abs and core, Lori. So to your question, yeah, I do have that. Okay, so here's my number and email, 662-610 0922. Okay, let me see, everyone in the meeting. Okay, I'm going to add that to it. It says I'm West, but clearly, me and West don't look alike, so you know who I am. All right, so voxchurch.org. All right, perfect. All right, so that's both of my emails right there.